again. Hello, what's going on, everyone? This is 007JK, and we are back with another live stream for y'all. Today, we're doing the Shiny Hunt. That's right, we're on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, shiny hunting for some awesome starter Pokemon. We're gonna see if we can find a shiny Pokemon today. Now, because shiny hunting is a little bit boring, or it can be a little bit boring, we're also going to be doing some ROM hacking off to the side. We're going to be working on a ROM hack for my lovely girlfriend, Bippity. So let's go to our announcements. Go up here to the top here. We are live at the Shiny Hunt. Alright, hold up, there's more. Come vote on your favorite Sinnoh starter. There we go. Okay. So, you guys also get to vote on which starter Pokemon we get to shiny hunt for today. And I will put the poll up in just a second. So, there we go. The announcement has been made. Starter. Question mark. We're going to do Chimchar. We're going to do right here. Turtwig. And then add one more option for Piplup. There we go. Poll has been started. So, you guys get to vote on which Sinnoh starter we get to shiny hunt for today. Super exciting. I'm super excited for it. We're almost at 4,000. We're almost there. We're going to see if we get the shiny today. We might. There's a pretty good chance we might, because we're getting close to the odds of 1 in 4,096. So, we'll see. My prediction is 4,000. So, we're going to see what happens. We're going to get into the area of my prediction today. 100%. We're going to get into the area of my prediction today. So, let's start off with that. Now, what I've been working on in the ROM hack is working on these 3 gym leaders. So, I found out that one of these gym leaders, this one right here, will do some, will not give you the TM unless you talk to them after the fact, which is a little bit of a problem, and I think the code has changed itself yet again, which is an issue, because these 2 right here have the full code. So I'm wondering what is the difference between, see, that one and this one. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna edit this right here. Okay. So back to the shiny right here. We're gonna go round robin style, which means we're gonna do Turtwig, then Chimchar, then Piplup, and we're gonna keep doing that rotation until we get a vote in the live chat as to which starter Pokemon we need to shiny hunt for. So let's double check right here. Let's see, do we get ourselves a shiny Turtwig? It doesn't look like it. No sparkle, so we reset. And that's how the shiny hunt is going to work for today. And that's kind of how it's been working for a while. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this right here, because these need to be set, and for some reason this keeps deleting it. And I don't know why. So then this right here, let's see, this is going to this. So we need this to go to this section right here, which is 724357 right there. Okay, so we're going to save that, and I'm going to run this through and see what happens. Now, of course, I'm going to mute this. Oh, that is one thing I did forget to do. I gotta grab the right thing here. Windmill highlight, there it is. Okay. And I'm just going to shrink that down to there, that size. One thing I did totally forget to do, which my apologies, I forgot to get us some awesome music. So we're gonna do YouTube here. Let me just go to here, and here, and here. There we go. We are live on YouTube, YouTube Shorts, and Twitch. So, yeah, gonna be super cool. Let's listen to some chill Pokemon music, I feel like. That could be fun. There we go. Okay. Let me know if the background music is too loud or too quiet. I feel like it might be the tiniest bit too loud. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we've already done Turtwig, so we do Chimchar now. Okay, I'm moving. Okay, and that is not a funky monkey, so we reset. You know, it's got to be purple. No orange. We got to be purple. So we add 1 to the reset counter. Okay. Name's going to be A. And he's going to be green. Okay, time to go. Alright, we're going to move down. We're going to start this off by going to, I believe, the first one. So let's go down to here. Which pet do you choose? Black Eagles. Yes, we'll choose the Black Eagles. We received Litten. We don't want to give Litten a name. And then we're just going to go up here and interact with the story. Okay. And then we'll grab 1. Okay. Then we go down. And we just scratch a bunch. Okay, we're opening the briefcase. And we are now on to Piplup. So right here we go. Let's see, do we get the shiny Piplup? Okay, no shiny Piplup. We reset. I should have waited for it to sparkle, honestly, but it was not shiny. It did not look shiny. It was supposed to be lighter blue. Piplup's the hardest one to tell, so that is the one I should be waiting on the shiny for, but oh well. It wasn't shiny, so we're fine. Okay, now I'm gonna go down, and we're gonna go to the left path, grab infinite rare candies, and just level up our Litten till it's like an Incineroar, and then just breeze through these places. Okay. Obtained a potion. Put the potion and 1,000 rare candies in your bag. Okay. So I go to a rare bag. Rare candy. Use it on Litten. Stolen Leer. Firefang. No, I do want Firefang. In place of Ember. 15, 16, double kick, sure. Get rid of Growl, double kick, and it's evolving. Okay, we're starting back over with Turtwig now that we've got through all of them. There we go. See if we get ourselves a shiny Turtwig. Let's see. Turtwig doesn't look shiny. I'm going to double check just in case. Okay. I got to make sure I keep the double check so that I don't accidentally skip one. Let's learn Bite. That's better than Lick. Swagger, no. I'm okay without Swagger. Fury Swipes, nah, I'm good without that. Okay, and it's evolving. Got ourselves an Incineroar. Darkest Lariat. That's better than Bite. Get to 35. There we go. Okay. Now we go up. We're trying to get past the first gym badge so that we can go get the second gym badge and test out each battle. I want to test out every battle and just see how it goes. Let's go in here and we just grab Professor Oak's parcel and we go down. Okay. Alright, we just did Turtwig, so we're doing Chimchar next. Let's see, do we get ourselves the Funky Monkey? Here we go. Okay, we did not get the Funky Monkey, so that means we reset. We're now at 3,950. We are now within my range, I guess. If we get a shiny anywhere between now and 4,050, then I get the shiny guesser rank. But if we don't, I do not get the shiny guesser rank. But I gotta talk to him first. That's right. I gotta press A on him first. Okay, yada 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 yada. And there we go. Okay. We got Oak's parcel, so now we can move on. I think I might have found something that prevents a crash. So, normally, when you go straight to Pewter City and then try to backtrack, it crashes. I think you need to go through Viridian Forest first. So, I want to make that distinction first. I want to save this save file. And I want to try and edit the map so that you actually do go to Viridian Forest. Alright, we're going to choose our Pokemon now. We just did Turtwig, so we're doing... Oh no, we just did Chimchar, sorry, so we're doing Piplup next. Okay, we finished talking to the old man. Okay, I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to save right here. Okay, and Piplup, looks the same to me. Okay, no shinies. That means the last one really wasn't a shiny. Okay. And let's add another reset. Warning. Yes. Okay, there we go. So now that that is saved, I'm going to exit out of this, and we're going to do a little bit more editing to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here. I want to test out the Viridian Forest thing. I want to test it out to see if it'll crash. Because when you go to Pewter City, when you cross over this threshold and you try to go back, it'll crash. I think it might have something to do with Viridian Forest. So I'm thinking what I need to do is move these down to here. And I can put these up here. So then it will lead you into here, and then this will lead you into Viridian Forest. And now I need to edit Viridian Forest. There is a section right here that is a wild area that I am okay with them, that they need to go through. Other than that, I'm going to grab a bunch of bushes and just guide them this way and then up. Alright, here we go. We just did Piplup, so it's Turtwig. Okay, here we go. Thank you for the like on the live stream. I greatly appreciate it. We'll get that in just a second. We'll get you the emojis in just a second. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. So no shiny. So we reset this right here. And now I gotta go to here. Pause this for a little bit. And then we're gonna play some emojis. Since this is the first stream point gathered, we get one free emoji.
Nope.
And this one's for the stream point. Nice. There we go. Next one up is a Legend ZA emoji, so that's going to be fun. And I'm going to add one to our stream point total. We have 1 stream point. You guys can spend it on anything in the upper right-hand corner of the live stream. So, with that, now done and dusted, there we go. Alright, well here's the thing. I want it to be short, so I want them to enter Viridian Forest. But what's this? Leaving Viridian Forest, Pewter City ahead. Okay. So I'm gonna grab this right here. And what if I put that right... Where would make the most sense? We just did Churchwicks, we're doing Chimchar. What was directly behind this tree? Like say right there. I could do that. That might work. Okay, no funky monkeys, so we reset. And no votes yet, so we'll keep up with the round robin style. Okay. Let's grab this and put that right there and right there. There we go. And I'm gonna do this all along here. So don't look too suspicious. That right along there. There we go. And then we can do this. There we go. And actually, I'm gonna grab this. And I'm gonna do this around it. Quite just some little bushes for detail. There's some detailing. There we go. I'm gonna add some bushes there and some bushes there. Actually, that I can keep as grass. That one I think is fine. And I'm actually gonna put grass up to there. There we go. Excuse me. Okay. We just did Chimchar, so we're doing Piplup next. Now I gotta blow my nose, so... Okay, I'm back. Sorry. The Piplup was not a shiny, so I just reset it. Okay, let's add one to the reset counter and keep going. Alright. I'm gonna move this over to there. And I'm gonna grab this and move that down to here. I'm gonna grab these 3 and move them down to here. Yeah, I don't think I needed to create my own warps. I could have just done this. Just move the warps that are already there. Okay. Now I need to actually move those and then add these 2 right there. There we go. So that way you can get the antidote. And I'm actually going to remove these trees right here. I'm going to do this. That way I can do this. Okay, well we just did, what was it, Piplup? So let's do Turtwig next. There we go. Okay, that's the whole Viridian Forest. I would think you need to enter Viridian Forest in order to actually get stuff done. So that's my plan. Okay, not a shiny Turtwig, so we reset. Boom, there we go. Okay, so now this should bring you into the hallway that brings you up to here. And now I need these to go back in. So I'm just going to grab this. Whoops. Oh, that's right. Those are the wrong ones. I need to delete those warps. And then go to this warp. Go to this warp. And go to this warp. Okay, I need both of them to go to this warp right here. Which is... 15-3, 4. 15-3, 4. Okay. So that's 15-3, 4. You also go 15-3, 4. Okay, we just did Turtwig. Oh, we got to vote for Turtwig. Let's go. Alrighty then. We'll continue with Turtwig. Thank you so much for voting in the poll. Appreciate it. Alright. Hey. Twas not shiny, so we reset. There we go. Alright. These should then warp into there. Good. Alright, now this should warp you into Viridian Forest. Okay. Let's give it a try, shall we? Let's give it a try. Alright, let's head up. Route 2. Go into here. Viridian Forest. You can get an antidote right there. You go to here. You can now go to Route 2. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Let's see if this ends up crashing the game. Trainer tips. Okay. Can I return? I can. The Viridian Forest was the key. Awesome. Okay. Let's do this. Let me actually go fight Brock. And then see if I can return. Because I think fighting Brock also triggers it, so... Which, with Brock, I mean Gerald. You fight Gerald. Okay, no shiny Turtwig, so we reset again. Let's go. Okay. And I'm just going to walk around. I need to add those guys to his list of trainers that are defeated once you beat them. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to use Darkest Lariat. Darkest Lariat. And Darkest Lariat. There we go, okay. Okay, now did I actually get the right TM? I have not checked that. TM case. Rest. I did get the right TM. I did get rest. Perfect. Okay. Now we go around. I want to see if this crashes the game. No idea if this will or not. My hunch is that it won't. My hunch is that this will fix it because we went into Viridian Forest. That is my hunch. You might have to fight someone. No, it did freeze. Okay. There must be something that you need to do in order for it to not freeze. Okay, so entering Verde Forest did nothing. Alright, if that's the case, let's look into it then. Why is that one the way it is? 1502. It used to be 1502. 1502. Let me try that. Okay, I totally forgot to check if it was shiny, so let me just double check. Okay, and no, it is not shiny. Okay. Just had to double check really quick. So we go to here, here, here. Okay. Let's add one to the reset counter then. Boom, there we go. Okay. Let me try this once again. Okay, so that door works. That door works. Okay. I want to try and look at the NPCs. Is there anything? Okay. Murtada. Viridian Forest. Okay, so they just have two different dialogues. For that one. Okay. Exit out of that. And then kind of show you what I'm working with here. You just have a dialogue. You just have dialogue, you just have dialogue, and you just have dialogue. Okay, so it's none of you. Is it someone in here that you're supposed to talk to? You just have dialogue. You're a battle. A normal battle. You're a normal battle too. You're also a normal battle. We still have a vote for Turtwig, so that's the one we're going for. You have a normal battle. A normal battle as well. I have no idea. I had them go through Viridian Forest. I had them go through Viridian Forest. It didn't seem to work. Didn't seem to matter. It just crashes. Just so freaking weird. Okay. There we go. That's so weird. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to take this and delete it. And I'm going to go back to the one of the latest save file that we have. Copy this. And paste it right there. And then open it in Hexmaniac Advance. And I gotta go to Hexmaniac Advance so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. I have no idea why it crashes. That's something I just can't fix, I guess. So we're just gonna continue then. We're gonna do it like we have normally. So we tried to fix the bug, the crash. I can't get it to fix. I need a one-way thing right here where people won't go past this line right here. Which doesn't make much sense because that's part of Pewter City. Maybe it's a part of Pewter City? They don't want... I don't know. Well, anyway. It's just that line right there. I don't know why. Anyway. Let's continue looking at the shiny hunt and working on the ROM mech. So, next thing in the ROM mech I want to test is Gym 2. Gym 2 is what I want to test. Turtwig is still our only vote, so we do Turtwig. Okay. So, let's go to Gym 2 over here to Cerulean City. Right here. Okay, and you're going to go to the gym here. Let's see if Turtwig is shiny or not. It doesn't look shiny. It is not shiny. Okay, we reset then. Alrighty then. Open here. Okay, I need to open you. And open you. And open you. Okay, you have all the stuff. You have all the stuff. You have none of it. Or how you only have half of it. So I'm gonna grab, let's see, this one. As it goes to a different section. Okay. I don't know why this didn't copy, but it didn't. Copy this. Add that. And do 724357. Okay. Save and play. So go to here, go straight to Pewter City. Okay. Go beat the boss. We still have Turtwig as the vote, as the leading vote, so Turtwig is the one we're going to shiny hunt for. Okay, let's go beat Gerald. Okay, that Turtwig does not look shiny. Okay, it does not, so we reset. Okay, we're now at 3,961 resets. Okay, and I'm just going to spam Darkest Lariat and just win. Actually, no, I'll give him a bit of a fighting chance. We'll do double kick. Never mind. Thought it hit Gibble twice. Got the Boulder Badge. Okay. And then we receive Rest. Okay. Oh, shoot. I accidentally fought another trainer. I'll just scratch him, and that'll be enough. And then I'll scratch this trainer too. I gotta change those trainers and add them to Gerald's list of trainers that he has defeated. Okay. Okay, don't leave town. Just get the running shoes. Okay. Save right here. And now I'm going to see if it crashes if you try to leave town now. It might be a shoe thing. Turtwig still has the leading votes, so Turtwig is what we'll do. Okay, I can go through that line. No. Still crashes. Okay. Interesting. If you go into Pewter City, you're fine. But if you try to leave Pewter City to go to Route 2, then you crash. I didn't see if it was shiny or not. Okay. Let's see. Turtwig is not shiny. Okay. Just double checking, just double checking. Okay. Let's continue, and I'm just gonna spam, I think, scratch or something. Use scratch, and it put me sub K. Safeguard, Destiny Bond. Well, fudge. Okay, that means I need to reset. Okay. Guess that means I need to use Darkest Lariats then. Just spam. Actually, let's just spam Fire Fang. That'll do the trick. Smoochum, that's super effective. Happini, KOs. Togepi, KOs. Munchlax, KOs. Why not? KOs. Okay, there we go. Okay, doesn't matter what we do for the first one, and then we just double kick for the rest. Okay, Volbeat, we Fire Fang. Mega Kangaskhan, we double kick. Okay, and in the briefcase above us, we do Turtwig. 36 Incineroar, nice. Okay, I'm paying attention to Turtwig. Okay, it doesn't look shiny to me. Okay, no shiny, so we reset. Boom, there we go. Okay, we go up and over. Oh, all the spelling and stuff. Ah, I got rid of that. Dang it. There's a lot of spelling and stuff, and there's a warp that I need to fix as well. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go click on save. Okay, game is saved. We need to fix some stuff. Actually, we do need to fix some stuff. So we go to here. Oh, actually, I'm just because I'm gonna have Bippity go through and help me find all the bugs again because I just totally skipped the bugs. I guess we'll try the gym leader first and just see if this works. Because the first time she talked to him, it crashed. And then, let's see. Can't go through there. Okay. Well, we can go through here. We have to fight these two fools. Okay, and I'm just going to spam double kick. Okay. And we're still on Turtwig. So select you. And let's see if Turtwig turns out to be a shiny. Doesn't look shiny to me. Okay, no shiny Turtwig, so we reset once again. There we go. I could just Darkest Lariat all these guys and we're good. $37, nice. Okay, let's talk to him. Hi, you're a new face. My name is Linhart, and I'd much rather take a nap than battle you, but since you insist... Alright, here we go. Let's see if Linhart works the way it's supposed to. Double kick. And double kick. Okay. And then double kick. Okay. Leave Linhart. Whoa, you're too much. Alright. You can have the Cascade badge to show you beat me. Okay. Moment of truth. Does it crash? It doesn't crash, but you have to talk to him afterwards. At least now I can get some sleep. Sleep Team 27. Choose return. Powerful number type move. And then the second time you talk to him. Okay, so he doesn't give you... So he doesn't give you the TM twice. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. I wonder why that is. We got a Turtwig to look for, so... I'm gonna X out of this. It has all the same stuff as another one. I did not catch that sparkle knight. The Turtwig doesn't look shiny, but I'm just going to double check just to make sure we don't skip a shiny. But it doesn't look shiny to me. Okay, it is not shiny. Okay. Let's add another one. It says go to section 1. Oh. Right here, we put section 1. That might fix it. That might fix it. And we didn't save after him, right? Yeah, we didn't. Okay, good. Let's try that again. And I want to test it to see if that'll work. If it does, I'll go back and fix the warps. Okay, we gotta go left here. Okay, double kick. Kick. Double kick. You. Go to here, and then we just do Darkest Lariat. Alright, we're choosing Turtwig again, because it, again, has the most votes. Okay. Starly. Turtwig. And no shine, so we reset. Alright. That's another reset. 3966. Last Wooper to go through. Okay. Well, all of Linhardt's dialogue is correct. I just want to make sure you don't have to talk to him again. Have to talk to him again in order to get the TM. Earthquake, ow. Okay. Okay, so he's still refusing to talk to you. I gotta check the other gym leader and see if they do the same thing. At least he doesn't give it to you twice. So that's what I want, is he doesn't give it to you twice. But like... all of that's identical except for where you go. Okay, let's try removing this. And I want to see if doing the main one causes you to do that same thing as well. Okay, that's not one. No shiny Turtwig, so we reset. I saw that one. Alright, boom, there we go. I might as well heal up Incineroar, because I can't remember which gym this one is. Thank you. Let's heal up Incin. You just double kick through these guys and then Darkest Lariat through the Wooper. Whoop whoop. we go. Just spam through the Rooper. And there we go. Okay. Hi, you're a new face. I'm... Oh. I mistyped Ash. It's Linhardt. It's supposed to be like that. Anyway. We do want to look for Turtwig. Okay, and no shiny, so we reset on the Turtwig. There we go. King Dread, Darkest Lariat. There we go. Okay, well, you're too much. Alright, you can have the Cascade Badge to show you beat me. Okay. I saw you from a mile away, and yet you still came out on top. Take this as proof that I leave you no ill will. Save TM3 from Ash. Teaches Water Pulse. Use it on an aquatic Pokemon. Okay. Ash is fine. But this is identical, coding-wise, to Ash. Does it just not like the auto here? Maybe that's it. This one also doesn't have this section. But I'm calling it. I'm calling that section right here, but it's refusing to add it. That might be why. Let's try. Let's try the third gym and see what happens. It's refusing to add it, and I don't know why it's refusing to add that section. I clearly have it called, and it's not wanting to use it. Oh, that's right. Move this back over, move this up, save and play. This is boggling my mind. Why specifically Linhardt it's hating on so freaking hard. It's refusing to add the coding that I have specifically added to it. It's refusing to add that coding. And it's annoying to me. It's very annoying to me. So I'm adding it for a specific purpose, and it doesn't want to add it. Alright, no shiny Turtwig, so we reset. It's starting to annoy me quite a bit. Alright, no shiny Turtwig, so we do reset. Okay, there goes that one. Here goes Porygon Z. Goes Porygon 2. I think I gave Porygon 2 an Eviolite there. I think, anyway. Darkest Lariat. Spam through all the Rooper. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Okay. Your new face. My name is Ignatz. Nice to meet you. After the battle, would you like to see some of my paintings? Ignatz, I gotta change a little bit. Smeargle, we just double kick. Take out, yep. Baneful Bunker, and now I'm poisoned. He's using Smeargle correctly! Let's go! He's using Smeargle correctly. Alright. By poison, Graphia. I think it has Prankster, Departing Shot. Okay, no shiny Turtwig, so we reset. 3,970 resets. Let's go. Okay. I double kick this. Cross poison, yeah, it does double, yeah. Kecleon, fake out, and I died of poison. Okay. So in that case, I gotta reset. He beat me. He beat me fair and square. Looks like I'm gonna have to heal Incineroar. We go this way. And we do this again. We do double kick. And on Z, we double kick. Okay. Now the Wooper. Just use Darkest Lariat. Okay. Twig. Select. Okay. And let's just check to see if Wooper is if Turtwig is shiny or not Wooper. Whoop whoop. Hey. He is not shiny. Okay. So we add one to the reset counter. Here we go. Okay, let's try fighting Ignots again. Okay, let's double kick. Baneful Bunker poisons me. Baneful Bunker again. Okay. Okay. Go to my bag here. I have a potion and rare candy, that's it. There's a potion on Incineroar. No. I gotta reset now. Yeah, I gotta reset. Okay, let's try this yet again. We have to heal Incineroar. And we have to buy potions. Or actually, I'm gonna go back. No, I can't go back and grab the antidote because it'll crash the game. I should have grabbed the antidote. Should have grabbed the antidote. Oh well. Let's go buy an antidote then. Antidotes are for sale, right? Should be. 100% should be. Antidote right there. Okay, Turtwig, let's go. See if we get ourselves a shiny Turtwig. Shiny turtle, shiny turtle, shiny turtle! Shiny turtle! Hey, we did not get a shiny turtle. That's okay though. Simply add one to the reset count. Let's go through this again. By the way, we're doing all of this just to test one singular thing. One thing, by the way. It's taken us 50 minutes to test this one thing. Actually, no, it hasn't taken us that long. Because we tried to stop from breaking the crash, but I just can't. I can't stop the crash. And I don't know what's up with Linhardt, but it might be the same thing with both Linhardt and Ignots. Okay, let's just get through these Wooper. Okay. Alright, here we go. Doesn't matter what we do first because it'll fake out. Then, it will Baneful Bunker. And we get poisoned. Okay. Even if it Baneful Bunkers again, you can simply just use the antidote on Incineroar. Okay, it's probably gonna use Painful Bunker again this turn, though. That's the problem. I should have waited until Smeargle was gone before I used my antidote. Crap. Yep. I should have used the antidote later. I'm just gonna use Darkest Lariat because I know for a fact that'll KO. Then I'm gonna use Darkest Lariat again. There we go. That worked. That worked. Okay, let me double check to see. I was too invested in the fight. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Okay, Turtwig is not a shiny, so we reset. All right. Oh, barely lived that one. Wow, you're too much. All right, you can have the Cascade Badge show you beat me. Okay. I can't believe you beat my strategy. Here, take this as proof of your victory. Receive TM6 from Ignatz. Teaches Toxic. Toxic badly poisons your opponent. Okay. So that confirms it. It's just Linhardt here. It just loves screwing over. Just absolutely loves screwing over Linhardt. And I don't know why. But Linhardt right here is screwed over. It's not adding that section, and it should be. It erased it. It erased the coding again. Why does it keep erasing the coding? Section 1. Did I not save it last time? I must not have saved it, I guess. Save. Then, call this. Call it. Save. Why are you not adding it? Add the section. Add this section. What is wrong with this thing? What is actually wrong with this thing? Let's see if it deleted it again. Let me go to Hex here and pull it up right there. There we go. Let's see if it deleted it again. It deleted it again. What's wrong? It keeps deleting that coding. What's wrong? I'm baffled. I'm baffled. It won't keep the coding in it. It refuses to acknowledge it. And I don't know why. Does anybody in the chat know why Hex Maniac Advance would do this? Maybe I get on the Discord and look it up. That's really aggravating to me. That's extraordinarily aggravating. I guess let's just go back to a previous save, I guess. Just completely delete it. Let's go to this save, then. Oh, I forgot to check. Give me a second. Wait for a second. Okay, Turtwig is not shiny, so we reset. I don't know. It just decides it's just saying I refuse to add that specific coding into that spot. It is refusing to add that specific coding into that spot. Okay. This is before I edited the trainers and all. I don't know what to do. I actually do not know what to do. Here. I'm gonna open a notepad. And we're gonna copy and paste some stuff. I'm gonna delete this. We have a couple save files. So let's keep beating our head against this wall, I guess. I'd love to move on. I'd absolutely love to move on. But I can't. I actually can't. At least the Freddy Enforcer was a good try. It didn't work, but it was a good try, at least. Susan Hart. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to edit the code and then put the new code in. Yeah. That's what I'll do. Grab this. We'll put it right there. Right here, put in section 1. Just like this one. Literally identical. When it tries to call this right here, it just ends the program and it doesn't ever call this section. So maybe if I switch these two, that might be it. It'll have the same effect, it just won't auto-defeat any trainers, which I think is okay. I think that's fine. You have to be both trainers in order to get to it anyway. Okay, and then maybe I can move on. Alright, change this to be 7, 2, 4, 3, 5, 7. Okay, now I'm going to copy this, paste right here because it will not save it. It refuses to save this coding. Every single time I click save, it refuses to save it. It will not save this coding. It will not. Yeah, I don't care because you're not going to save it anyway. Now, we go to saves here. This one because Ignatz is working just fine. Ignatz is working. It's just Linhardt. It's just Linhardt that it doesn't want to work with. Okay, let's grab Turtwig again. Just delete it. Flat out delete all of its code. Oh, I keep forgetting to put it up so you guys can see it. There we go. I've deleted all of Linhardt's code. Every ounce of Linhardt's code is gone. That's not a shiny, so we reset. Okay. Now I'm going to copy and paste it right in there. Okay, it's still refusing. If I click save, exit out, guaranteed, that's gone. Yeah, it just gets rid of it. It just deletes it. I have to go back. I have to go back. I absolutely have to go back. Cancel that. Okay. Put another notepad. Then I'm going to go here. Post that there. New notepad. I'm going to try and just delete all of it. Go back to a previous save. And try putting it in my own code that way. See if that works. I doubt it will. Because I think it's running out of memory. I think it might be running out of memory. Okay, turtle boy, let's go. That's the only possible reason I can think of is that she's running out of memory. And I have found literally zero help online on how to custom expand the memory on this thing. So the file just takes more data. Or has more data to work with. It was not a shiny, so we reset. Let's open this up once again. Open this up. Here we go. Okay. Open you. New tab. Open you in a new tab. That's not what I wanted. Open you in a new tab. There we go. Okay. First one, we're going to do this one. Copy. Replace. And it's refusing to add it. Mother fudger. Okay, that one's 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one. Copy. Paste. That one keeps it. So it's just Linhardt. For some reason, it is Linhardt's coding and only Linhardt's coding that it refuses to add what it's supposed to. Am I typing it in wrong or something? Is there something I'm blatantly missing? That worked. Let me look at Linhardt's coding again. If it's deleted, I swear I'm a smack a fool. That bit of coding must be absolutely corrupted, like 100% corrupted. Because I added it first. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change the code. I'm going to change the script address entirely. Is that another reset to that? Okay. Alrighty then. Fine. You want to play this way? I'll play this way. We'll do 724480. You want to play this game? Fine. I'll play this game. Control AC, AV. It wants to put this right here. I want to move this entire section of code up. I don't know what that did, I'll be honest. And it goes right back to the way it was. Let's see if that works. Let's see if deleting something works. Now it adds a section 1. Now it adds a section 1. I hate it. I hate it here. I hate it here. I absolutely hate it here. There's nothing I can do. There's absolutely nothing I can do. It keeps automatically changing the code to something I am actively not putting in. Will it delete section 1 now? Probably. Just because it wants to frick with me. Just because it wants to frick with me. It added a double end. I'm losing my mind, chat. I am absolutely losing my mind. This makes 0 sense. Absolutely 0 sense to me. It automatically changes the code to a completely random A variable, deleting half the code I am actively putting in it. And it's only Linhart. It is only Linhart. I want to try something else. Okay. Delete this. Delete it all. Then exit. Okay, good. And instead of calling that, I'm gonna put all of this into here. And I'm going to take all of this. I'm going to put it right up there. I'm going to name this Section 1. Now, it's going to delete literally from here down. It's going to delete this entire section because it's done that literally every single time because it's refusing to get rid of this right here, even though I'm calling it. I am not calling it. Wait a minute. I am calling that. It's right here. Section 2. And that should get rid of it. Just flat out get rid of it. Let's see what that did. Yeah, it deleted all that code and forced it to call another random section that has no code in it whatsoever. How can I force this? How can I force this thing to keep the coding in it? How can I force it to? Let's call it a completely different section now. Let me add that. Let me copy this. Add this. Now it adds it. I don't see this working out at all. But as near as I can tell... I need to do 740,480. Let's see if it kept it. Okay. Not garbage section 1, I made this section 1. Okay. It has all of them. This will not work. 1000% this will not work. Let's try it. It's the only way I can get it to actually have all 3 sections in the Linhart code. So we'll see what happens. Alright, we're going to select ourselves a turtley boy. Okay, and no sparkle, so we reset. Alright, there we go. Alright. Double kick. And we just fight through these battles. Okay. At least Linhart is easy enough to beat. Darkest Lariat, the entire Whoopert team. Whoop whoop. Okay. I have absolutely no idea what this will do to the coding, or the game, or anything. It could corrupt everything. It probably will. But we're gonna see what happens. Because I don't know what else to frickin' try. Hey, new face, my name is Linhart, and I'd much rather take a nap than battle you, but since you insist... Okay. Battle is working. Alright, we do Turtwig again. I've defeated Linhart. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a second. We're gonna see what Turtwig turns up. Turns up as... Looks regular to me. Okay. Alright. Moment of truth. Well, you're too much. Alright, you can have the Cascade badge to show you beat me. Okay. Well, at least I can get some sleep now. Receive TM27. Teacher's Return. Return is a powerful normal type move. The more the Pokemon likes you, the stronger the move gets. Teacher's Return. Oh my gosh! Pulling, fetching, teeth! But we got it! Finally! Let's go! We are never touching this coding again. I don't know how it works, but it works. Okay. We do have to change this to Ash. Save that. Okay. Ash works. Ignatz works. Linhart for some reason, works. Linhart, for some reason, now will work. Okay. We got it, guys. Oh, thank goodness. Annoying as all get out, but we got it. Okay. That all looks good. Now, there is something else we do need to fix that I did fix last time, but I did just delete it. I did delete all the work that I did. So this right here goes to the wrong Viridian City port. So I need to... Let's see. Turtwig. Right. What I need to do is I need to open this. I need it to go to warp 6. You need to go to warp 6. Okay. No shiny, so we reset. There we go. And now there is a different problem. This right here is warp 7. So I need to go down here, funnily enough, because warp 7 goes to hit this. This goes to warp 8. This needs to go to warp 7. I think a warp has removed some. I think I might have removed a warp and just forgot to edit those two. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now 6 and 7. Okay. Alright, that should work. There's a couple of spelling issues that I do need to fix, but I don't remember exactly where they are. I think I remember where one of them is. It's in these. It was empty. There we go. Oh, I need to copy that and I need to put that right there. And there. There we go. There's a couple spelling fixes right there. So that should be good. I think it was this guy. Is it this one? Maybe it's this one. Okay. We're just doing some tidying up now. We're just doing some tidying up in the code. Okay. No shiny, so we reset. Add one to there. Okay, so I guess it wasn't that guy. Oh, it was this guy. Probably. Okay, it's not him. I think there was a little bit of dialogue in here. Hello, hello, Triangle. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome. That gets us too. We just had an absolute mental breakdown trying to fix some coding. I have no idea how it fixed, but it's fixed now, so we're going to keep it that way. By the way, let's get a couple of emojis going. Nice. I'm looking for some spelling mistakes right now in the coding.
So long, Bowser.
Nice. All right. Minimize that and open that back up. There we go. We are also shiny hunting for some Turtwig. Hey, you got 2 votes now. Let's go. By the way, we're almost at 4,000 resets. So exciting. Okay. Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander is fine. This Pokeball is empty. Professor Oak thought gave you that you want to ruin his day. There is a Pokemon in there. Okay. We do Turtwig again. I guess that one is it. There's a That's and a Let's that I have to fix, but I don't remember which NPCs say that. So I'm gonna have Bippity play through it again and tell me where to fix that. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's add another one to the reset counter. There we go. Okay. So now that we've gotten that nightmare kind of out of the way, I think all of this is just fine. Maybe it's Gerald. I think we have to fix some of the spelling on Gerald's thing right here. +1 up. Alrighty then. +1 up. Let's go. +1 up. Let's go. I needed to cool down a little bit, so that does help. +1 up again. Alrighty then. Another +1 up. Let's go. +1 up. Let's go. A 1 plus up, you were correcting it. Never mind. Well, I gave you a free +1 up. How's that? -1. There we go. And that is the wrong thing. Nope. I'm trying to click on this. There we go. That spends another stream point. I guess you got a free one. Show the blade. Alrighty then. Will do. Let me just maximize this. Turn on the green screen. Let me go grab it. Alright. Good to show off the blade. There it is. The plastic tip is still stuck in here, and I don't think I have a prayer of getting it out. It's like stuck like right there. Like, let me see if I squish it. Can you guys? Yeah, you guys can kind of see the outline of it right there. There, I ain't getting that out. Ain't no way I'm getting that out. There you go. There's the blade. It's so cool. I'm gonna be using this to unbox stuff on my YouTube channel. So if there's anything you guys want me to open, let me know. And I'll unbox stuff with this. Absolutely. A really cool handle, wooden handle right there. Nice pommel. Nice guard. It looks intimidating, but it's actually rather structurally weak. So if you were to smack something hard enough, this would snap. This would absolutely snap. So there you go. There is the blade. I can put it in, actually here. I can put it on the green screen. Let me turn off the green screen real quick. Turn it off. There we go. There's the blade inside of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. There you go. It looks a little fuzzy. Let's turn that back on. There you go. So that way it's not as fuzzy. Yeah. There you can see the edge. Alright, time to put it away. You want to try to stream Dragon Ball games? I mean, I don't think I'd be opposed to it. But I don't know if there's any good ones. Kind of like Avatar: The Last Airbender, there's dozens of games made for Avatar: The Last Airbender. All of them are utterly trash. Because no one can seem to get it right. I don't know if there's any good Dragon Ball games. Dragon Ball Z games? Maybe. It'd have to be family friendly. Put this away. There we go. You guys got your blade. Okay. How about Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 3? I mean, I could look it up. go. Let's see. Let me try grabbing just that. Okay. I'm marking it down as a note so that I can look it up and see if that's something that I'd be willing to play on the channel. Okay. That all looks good. Okay. We'll see. I'll see if it's something that is good on the channel. Okay. Become a champion, do you? I like your spirit, but don't stand a chance against violence. I raise them to be right here. I need you to add. There we go. That's right. I'm the champion's father. Never stop training. If you want to beat Byleth, you'll need to gain more strength. Okay. Say hi to Byleth. Okay. Let me check down here real quick. Oh, excellent. It has 2 L's. I remember that fix. Please take this as our newest. Okay. And. Okay. There we go. Let's reset that. Add another to the reset counter and keep going. Okay. That's a couple of spelling mistakes fixed. There we go. And that's Gerald. Alright. Alrighty then. Okay. Did you see my last video? I did not. I do apologize. This NPC right here, I wanted to change this guy to be this guy. And then, because that guy I think has a bit better animations. I want to change these guys too. 18, change you. 18, save, okay. Alright, another Turtwig. Okay. And then just go this way. Okay. Oh, whoops. I totally spaced checking if it was shiny or not. Let me double check on the next thing. On the replay. Doesn't look shiny. It's not shiny. Okay, we reset then. I accidentally used tackle. There we go. Alright. We go down. The NPCs I want to make sure they're good. Yeah, those NPCs are good. Okay. Oh, I want to make sure the warps are going to the right place as well. Okay, that is going to the right place. Okay. Actually, let me just grab this and put that over this. There we go. That looks a little bit better, I think. I think that looks a little bit better. Okay. So I'm going to save that. I did try to fix a crash in the game. There was a crash in the game where if you go to Pewter City, after you beat Gerald, if you try to go back to Route 2, the game will crash. So I think I want to add in a little thing in Gerald's code that once you beat Gerald, it edits the map and puts blocks there. So you can't go back. Favorite middle stage Pokemon? That is a fantastic question. Armarouge, I guess, since I guess it's not a middle stage, it is a final stage, but it's only stage 1. Alcremie as well is a great one. No idea. Charmeleon's cool, so is Wartortle. That's something I never really thought of. Haunter, no. Haunter. Haunter looks sick. Okay, let's look up the search wig. Let's keep going. We have like 14 more resets left before we get to 4,000. We'll see if we get a Pokemon before then. Dragonair, Dewott, Hakamo. Dragonair is a really good one. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I love Dragonair. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. I've returned. Hello, I am Baka. Armarouge isn't a middle stager since he has only one evolution, and so is Alcremie. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. I was kind of like, yeah, because they're stage 1 Pokemon. Like Dragonair, Duat, Hakamo are stage 1, same as Armarouge and Alcremie. But they don't have Armarouge and Alcremie don't have a stage 2, so that is fair. Primeape is now a middle evolution. So there is that. But yeah, that is kind of cool. You're right. You are absolutely right. They're not they're stage 1, but they're not middle evolutions. All right. Now, we've got things figured out there. Let's move on to down here. I want to make sure these go to the right places. Okay, those are going to the right places. All right. We got these. And we got these. We got the SSN down here. And then we got the gym, which is completely open. By the way, completely open. So let me take a look at this gym. Okay. Let's look at a Turtwig. Turtley boy! Turtley boy! See? He doesn't look shiny to me. Okay, he is not. So that's another reset of Rooney. I want to get to 4,000 before we end today's live stream. That's my goal. Some Pokemon look weird in 3D, but some I like more than the anime design. Like Wartortle in 3D, odd way better than his first appearance in anime. That's fair, yeah. I see what you mean. I feel like 90% of the time, the 3D models are better than the 2D models. There are some 2D models that are really cool, don't get me wrong. But like 90% of the time, I feel like you're taking it from 2D to 3D, it makes it look better. Steve! Alright, let's put up Steve! Steve. Let's go, Steve. Steve is up. Stevie boy! Alright. So 2 more. That is 265 stream points. Let's go. Okay. Let me know when you want him to fire. Primeape. Get not one of them. His legs look way too long, and so are the arms. Primeape, nah, not one of them. No, I kind of like his round design. Then again, he's Gen 1, and I'm kind of used to Gen 1, so well, maybe my nostalgic glasses on a little bit for that one. But he is technically a middle evolution now, because now they have Annihilate. Alright, got Turtwig. Alright, for these, I want these 3 to have specific sayings dedicated to their character. I also, oh wait, I should change this guy. What he says. In each gym. And let's go here. You know what? That's what I want to do. That's something I want to do. Change up the experience a little bit more to make it a little bit better. This guy right here. Let me see what he has to say. Yo, champ in the making, let me give you some advice. The leader, Misty, is a pro who uses water-type Pokemon. You can drain all their water with grass-type Pokemon, or you might use electric-type Pokemon to zap them. There are 3 leaders in this gym. Linhardt, Ash, and Ignatz. Let's see. Let me give some advice. Let's see. Let me write it out on a note. had first. Let's see. There are 3 gym leaders in this gym. One thing I found out about 3D models are that their colors are desaturated. Like if you get their 3D model in Blender or something close, if you play around color, you get the same as 2D design colors. That is, yeah, I think you're right. I think they desaturate the colors to deal with like shading and stuff like that, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how art works. I really don't know how art works. Okay, here we go. Not a shiny, so we reset. It kind of looks ugly, not gonna lie. The desaturation of colors? I'll agree with that, yeah. The desaturation of colors, yes. I don't know, maybe I just like them as being more lifelike. Does Pokemon Go do that too? Or does Pokemon Go more vibrant colors? I love more vibrant colors, personally. There are 3 gym leaders in this gym. Ignatz, Ash, and Linhardt. Let's see. Ignatz of the Black Eagles. Some Pokemon just stand there menacingly. Well, except Maractus and Ludicolo. Those guys are breaking it down. That is fair. Heck, Ludicolo in Coliseum. Dope. Mirabee. That was so cool. That was so good. Alright, let's grab another turtle and see if it's shiny. Ignatz of the Black Eagles. How do you spell eagles again? Eagles. Alright, and that is not shiny, so that's another reset Rooney. Alrighty then, boom, there we go. So let's see, how do you spell Eagles? E-A-G. Oh, E-A-G. L-E-S. That's why I keep getting it wrong. Black Eagles. Ash of the Blue Lions. Blue Lions. And Linhardt of the Golden Deer. And Linhardt of the Golden Deer. There are 3 gym leaders in this gym. Ignatz of the Black Eagles, Ash of the Blue Lions, and Linhardt of the Golden Deer. Let's see. Ignatz of the Black Eagles. He uses normal type Pokemon. And I know how to fix that. I'm gonna copy this and put that right here. Here we go. Another turtle boy, and pew. Steve has fired his first arrow. He has loaded up his second arrow, his ice arrow. Ice. Yeah. Alright, he's got his ice arrow pointed right at you guys. Okay. And that is a reset Rooney. Is that another one? Thank you guys for voting in the poll as well, by the way. I appreciate it. Ignatz of the Black Eagles, he uses normal type Pokemon. So I'm just gonna add a space there. Ash of the Blue Lions. I'm gonna do this, add some punctuation. I'll do that. So I feel like that's a little bit better. He uses water type Pokemon. And I'm gonna grab Pokemon from this. It's water type Pokemon. And Linhardt of the Golden Deer. He uses... Linhardt also uses normal type. Just erase this. Right there. Alright. There is some... Oh, I do need to change... I think it's Ignaz's text a little bit. So today, do you have online, Jax? Hello, welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. Do I have online? What do you mean by that? You mean Pokemon Champions? I can go online with that. I don't have Nintendo online though. No, I do not have that. That's another reset Aruni. But welcome, welcome to the live stream. That gives us another emoji. Yippee! Is it? Okay, here we go.
Fatality.
Nice. Okay. I want to trade you a perfect Spiritomb. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I am so sorry. I don't have Pokemon online. Sorry. I can't trade with people on Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Otherwise, I totally would open it up for trades. I think that'd be fantastic for like a video idea and stuff like that. But I don't have online because I'm poor. I can't afford the subscription. Not even kidding. Alright, so today I found a Tom Jack that turns a ROM hack that turns Gen 3 into X and Y, and I have to tell you how weird it is, how weird it was, and I played for 5 minutes. Oh dang. It sounds kind of cool. It does sound pretty weird too. It does sound pretty kind of cool. But I do appreciate that. Thank you. By the way, if you're on Twitch and you want to vote which starter Pokemon we get, you can come over to YouTube and vote in the poll, or you can just say in the Twitch chat how what you want to vote for, which Sinnoh starter you want me to shiny hunt for. If you guys on Twitch know how to create a poll on Twitch, please let me know, because I haven't found a way to do that. I'm very new to Twitch. I don't really know a lot about it. Alright, here we go. Here's another one. Another one. Okay, no shine, so we reset. There we go. Okay. We have about 6 more resets in this live stream. Alright, I want to take this, copy that, and I want to get rid of this and put that in. I was hoping that it wouldn't change a lot, but that's oh well. So yeah, because of door placement, the part of the game where your mom drag you in the house, well, the door is a different place, so it end up looking like your mom dragged you into the house through a window. That's funny. That's funny right there. That's pretty funny. When you get online, just make a stream, and that'll give you a wait. When you get online, just make a stream, and then I'll give you a perfect Spiritomb. I appreciate it, dude. If I ever do get it, I'll let you know. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll let you guys know. There we go. So there's that. Whoops. You beat the gym leader? See what I tell ya. My advice seems to have worked. There we go. You beat the gym leader? My advice seems to have worked. You and me, kid, we make a pretty darn good team. There we go. And I'll save that. Alright then, see ya. Bye. Thank you so much for stopping by the live stream. Yeah, take care. Have a great day. Rest of your day. So at the Route 1, I don't face the Zigzagoon, you face Skidoo. Even to the overworld sprite, but even the overworld sprite is showing Zigzagoon. Hey, to be fair, if you noticed my last live stream, when I fought Cynthia and Diantha, they both strangely looked a lot like the Aqua Grunt team leader. The Aqua leader. Just say. ROM hacking sprites, it takes a lot to be able to remake a sprite. So I don't blame him for not bothering. Alright. That seems pretty good to me. Let's grab another church pick. Okay. Right here. I need to edit this one. My name is Ignatz. Nice to meet you. There we go. Wait, I forgot to check if it was shiny or not. I'm gonna check. Old. Alright, 'tis not shiny, so we reset. Just had to double check. There we go. Now I can exit out of that. I think it was, that's right. I'm Ash. I'm the second gym leader. Okay. And then this one right here. My name is Limhart, and I'd much rather take a nap than okay, that one worked fine. Yeah, I think it was just Ignatz here. The exclamation point was kind of hidden. So yeah. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. There we go. Hi. I'm sorry. So, my name is Ignatz. Nice to meet you. And I'll meet you on a separate line. There we go. Alright. Okay, also at Route, there's Heliolisk's pre-evolution Helioptile. Esper, who for some reason doesn't have the gender icon. Is Esper? So it's saying it's genderless. The Sword, the Gen 6 Mon, first stage. Oh, Honedge. Skidoo, and also Tepig. Wait, Tepig is in that? Or is it just like a wild Tepig that you can catch? As in the starter? Or is it the the 3 starters you pick? Because that's nuts if you can get a free starter. Even though Embor kind of is not the best, it'd still be cool to get it. To get him, he still has decent stats. Also Bunnelby, but who cares? No, you can catch Tepig? That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's bonkers. That's cool. So it'd be useless to choose Tepig unless you wanted to Tepig. I guess. Yep. Alrighty then. Also, at the route where May is, yes, May not Sabrina. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I still might be in early development. I don't know. Alright, well, that fixes that dialogue. And that. Okay, so we can fix some dialogue for these guys right up here. Let's start with this guy. Yo, champ in the making. Lieutenant Surge has a nickname. People refer to him as the Lightning American. He's an expert on electric Pokemon. Bird and water type Pokemon match poorly against the electric type. Beware of paralysis too. Lieutenant Surge is very very cautious. He's locked himself in, so it won't be easy to get to him. Whew, that match was electric. I'm gonna change that to... Oh, that match was epic. Okay, let's see. Starter. Okay. No shiny, so we reset again. We got 3 resets left before we hit 4,000. At that route, you can catch Oshawott. Well, his animation shows the green screen. Oh. Cloutzer's pre-evolution. Cloutzer's pre-evolution. Cloutz. No. Clowitz or something like that. Also, Tepig, Meowstic, both male and female, share the same sprite and have a weird move pool. Also, Mega Lucario and Torterra. You can run into Mega Lucario. Sounds like they were just having fun. Sounds like they were just having a ton of fun and none of it makes sense. I love it. I absolutely love it. There we go. Okay, what do I want him to say for Lieutenant Surge? It's probably gonna be the last thing, so let's do notepad. For this gym, the gym leaders are... I gotta look this up real quick. In my notes document. Here we are. Gym 2. Annette. The gym leaders are Annette of the Blue Lions. Annette of the Blue Lions using flying type Pokemon. And let me just copy this. And oh, there we go. Grab Turtwig. And paste that right there. There we go. So Meowstic move pool is broken because it has Bubble, Smokescreen, Leer, and something else I forgot. Nice. Okay. There we go. That's another reset. Only 2 resets left. Annette of the Blue Lions using flying type Pokemon. Bernadetta of the Black Eagles. I choose Chespin, and at level 8, he gets no new moves, so just tackle and growl. That sucks. That kind of sucks. Bernadetta of the Black Eagles. Using... Oh, that one's flying type. Flying type Pokemon. Sorry, Annette uses electric. Electric. There we go. Annette of the Blue Lions using electric type Pokemon. Bernadetta of the Black Eagles using flying type Pokemon. And whoops. Raphael of the Golden Deer. Raphael of the Golden Deer. Nope. Yeah. Capitalize that. There we go. Using fighting type Pokemon. There we go. Alright, here we go. Here's another Turtwig. Also some buildings glitch when you enter it and shows Gen 3 buildings. Also there's Bulbasaur statue. That is a Venusaur. That's interesting. Okay. Maybe they didn't have a Bulbasaur sprite and a Venusaur sprite. I don't know. Alright, one more reset. Let's go. There are multiple statues, and I memorized Gen 3 map to my brain, so when I walk and when I run into statues get mad. Oh no. Oh dear. So you're talking like Ruby and Sapphire Gen 3? Yeah, because you said May, yeah. So that's Ruby and Sapphire Gen 3. Because Fire and Leaf Green are Gen 3 as well. And that's what I'm dealing with in my ROM hack currently. Also, the character when walks sometimes shows the run animation for a second. It looks like main character is tripping over his feet. That's funny. That's really funny. Alright. You grab this. Put that right there. There we go. Yo, champ in the making. For this gym, the gym leaders are Annette of the Blue Lions using electric type Pokemon, Bernadetta of the Black Eagles using flying type Pokemon, and Raphael of the Golden Deer using fighting type Pokemon. There we go. More like Emerald. Oh, that makes sense because Emerald has probably a little bit more data and stuff in it to utilize. All right. There we go. All right. There we go. There you have it. This guy is good. I need to create the dialogue for these guys as well. Which I don't know if the Fire Emblem character is all that much. But we finally finished Cerulean City. The gym leader, the dialogue. So we're moving on. Also, there's a small gray dot at Esper's pixel art, and when it moves, I can see it's, and now I'm annoyed. Oh dear, oh no. All right, last reset. Let's go get him. Let's go get ourselves a shiny turtle. This is the 4,000 reset. Let's see if my prediction is correct. I still have another 50 to get the shiny guesser right, but here we go. Shiny turtle, shiny turtle, shiny turtle! Shiny turtle! Good luck. Pew! Steve Fighters ISO. Let's go, Steve! Thank you very much, Steve. He'll be here all week, folks. Unfortunately, I don't think that's shiny. No, that's not a shiny Turtwig. Oh well. Well, we still got to 4,000 resets, which is pretty cool. Guess the shiny hunt continues. We will have to see if we actually get better odds or not. We're running out of resets. We're running out of time. We might get worse than shiny odds at this rate. But anyways, that's going to do it. Hope you guys had a fantastic day. Hope you guys have a fantastic day today as well. And bye, JK. Thank you so much, Triangle, for joining the live stream. I got to end the poll right here. So we'll end the poll. There we go. Take care, everyone. Have an awesome, awesome day. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.